Minority leaders in the Senate are describing Republican Scott Brown's win in Massachusetts as a national referendum on health care reform.
And I think we heard a large and resounding message yesterday in one of the most, if not arguably the most, liberal states in America. The people of Massachusetts spoke and spoke loudly.
Tuesday's special election for the late Senator Edward M. Kennedy seat drew national attention as support for health care reform wavers throughout the country. In a state where independents outnumber Democrats and Republicans combined, GOP leaders see a clear message from the electorate.
It sounded to me like, by a 100,000 vote majority in one of the most liberal states in America, people said in a rather outspoken fashion, with a high turnout, an unusual high turnout in a special election in January, for goodness sake, that they'd like for us to go in a different direction. Goodness, I think that's about as clear a message as I've ever seen delivered in a campaign, in an election.
With the health care battle raging on Capitol Hill, Republicans hope they have won a seat at the negotiating table. Leader McConnell hopes that Brown's election finally killed the health care bill, and he wants to start from scratch on a new bipartisan measure.
And so I hope that this will usher in a new era of transparency and willingness to work together rather than the sort of special sweetheart deals cut behind closed doors that cause so much concern in the health care bill and elsewhere.
We ought to stop and start over and go step by step to concentrate on fixing the problem, which is the rising cost.
For The Hill, Erica Wisniewski.